Hey guys, it's Taylor. Today I will be doing a tutorial where we try to recreate a look that I posted on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all that. I posted 3 different looks. I posted a super glam, soft glam, and like a neutral kind of like not glam but not soft. And you guys chose the full glam face, which I'm pretty excited about. Do you notice anything different? Because I feel like I'm going to say this multiple times in this video, but like, we got lighting, y'all. We got lighting. Can we get a hooray? Can we get a round of applause? We have like a temporary backdrop. We have the whole shebang going on. So if you want to see how if you want to see how this video turns out, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching, bruh. So this is what we're going to be doing. Can you see it or not? This is what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a cut crease with a bright red. Let me just tell you before we start, I don't have the shades, the exact shades to do this, okay? I know. Send the hate. I get it. I'll accept that. That's fine, you know. Anyways, we're going to get started. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and this whole layout right here with all the shades on it, it's backwards. So if I tell you the wrong name, I'm sorry. I'm just going to apologize ahead of time. I'm sorry. Your girl had to put her hair up because she got body oil on, and like I shed when I get out of the shower. Like my hair like sheds like nobody's business. So my hair was sticking to me, so I had to put it up in a bun. Does anybody else have that problem? Like your hair like falling out? Does anybody else have that problem? Or am I the only one? Okay, so first we're going to go into this color right here as a transition shade. I believe this color is MFEO. Not really sure what that stands for. Okay, so don't ask me. But it's this shade right here. This one. We're going to use that as a transition shade. Okay, I like legitimately had to go get some tape because I forgot. And we want this to be very cut and sharp and snatched. You know what I mean? Can't do that without tape. So, I'm just going to go back to blending. And I'm going to take this color all the way up just because I don't have much eye space as it is. So I just really want this to be like really blended out, really smoked. And I want it to come all the way up to my brow bone, basically. Okay, so for the next, I didn't tell you guys what brush I was using. I was actually using the Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name, but it's this one. It's a really fluffy blending brush. I just use that for my transition color. So next, we're going to go in with the shade Hunts. That's what it's called, Hunts. This one right here. And I'm going to take this just above my crease because we are going to go back in with a black shade, a brown shade, then a black shade. Like we're going to do the whole transition thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take it on a Morphe M330 brush. This is my favorite crease brush. It has the point on the end so I can really get in the crease, if you know what I mean. Like up in the crease. I don't know how to say it. We are not picking up any more product at the moment. We're just blending out what we already have. And you can take it up as far as you want because, let me show you, let me show you, let me show you. Y'all didn't come here for me to sing. You know what I mean? But you see like the orange shade that's on top? If you want that to be more prominent, then you can blend it all the way up. I think I am going to blend it mostly all the way up just because I kind of do want it to be more prominent. So, and what tends to happen over here is since my eyes are hooded and they kind of slant downward just a tiny bit, what tends to happen is since my crease goes down right here, the eyeshadow wants to go down. So I have to make sure that when I'm over here, it's fine. But when I come over here, I have to make sure to keep going outward and not follow the crease down, if that makes sense. I feel like every time I get coffee, it always goes cold. I always drink iced coffee, but like if I drink hot coffee, I never finish it in time.
I literally just died.
Sorry about 45 minutes blending this out, trying to make this one match this one because this one had a little darker of a shade on it when I started. So I literally spent 45 minutes trying to get this to match. Okay? Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. Okay, now, so I'm gonna go back in with the same brush, okay? That was really ugly. I'm sorry that you had to endure that. I'm gonna go back in on the same brush and I'm gonna use a black color. That's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Nothing I can do about it, but at least I'm shimmery, you know? I mean, that makes sense. Make sure this is all blended out.
Because when we put that black color on there, girl, we can't touch this. We can't touch it again. Because then it's just going to go everywhere and you're going to mix all them colors together. What was the whole point of doing them all separately? You could really just put them on the same brush and put them all on your eye and it's the same process. Really, if we think about it. Scientifically and logically, it makes sense. It's in the Geneva Conventions. Look it up.
I'm actually going to go in with a pencil brush. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that. We're going to go in with this brush right here. Pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431 brush. I'm going to pick that up ever so slightly. Now, like I was saying, I'm going to take this pencil brush and I'm going to carve out where I want the black to go. Because as you can see here, it's very precise. It's very there. You know what I mean? So we need to carve that out right above where we're going to cut the crease. So I'm going to put this right above where my eyelid stops. Okay, so now that we have that laid down, I'm going to go back in with my favorite blending brush, the Morphe M330, and I'm going to blend that out. And as you can see, I'm not really worried about what's down here because we're going to be cutting that out. We're going to cut the crease and that's going to be gone. Everything up here is what matters. So just make sure you don't have any harsh lines. Make sure everything is really blended out and seamless. And then you can move on to cutting your crease and then start with a blank canvas underneath. Okay, so as you can see, that's pretty much blended out. You can still see the orange above. There's still that slight transition color up there. That's why we took it so high up. And that's just because of the shape of my eyelid.
Because eye shape. Because decisions. Because she doesn't have a full cup of coffee yet.
Okay, so we have everything blended and looking smooth and shit. So now we're gonna cut the crease. I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution concealer, Conceal and Define in the shade C2. That's what I always use to cut my crease because it's so light and I'm running out and I don't have enough and like I'm kind of sad. We might actually have to use a different shade because I can barely get it out of here. Okay, now we're gonna cut it. It looks really patchy over there. Like, what is the issue with this area? Do you see that? Or am I crazy? Because I feel like I really prominently see that. Just leave it alone. It's fine. Just leave it alone. Okay, so now that that's cut out, there are like little places here that I'm not like pleased with, so I'm just gonna go back in and blend out with the favorite blending brush. Say that 5 times fast. I can't even say one sentence. So I'm gonna go back in with this and blend out those creases. Okay, there we go. Looks a lot better now. Now I'm gonna cut the other eye off camera. Okay, so I flopped and I went ahead and did my eye without like telling y'all what I used. But I went back in with this shade called Hunts. Can you see that? Hunts. And that's what I packed all over my lid. I'm just gonna do the other eye off camera. Or I'm actually not going to do the other eye off camera because you didn't see the first eye. So I'm going to do this eye on camera. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to take some pigment glue. I know it sounds really scary, but it's not. It is by NYX and it looks like this, the NYX Professional Pigment Glue. Put some of that on the back of my hand. And then we are also going to be using the NYX Loose Pigment Glitter. I don't know if this is focusing or not, probably not, but it looks like this. And the shade is Red Rouge. That's what this shade is. But it actually is rather pink. So that's why I put the base on rather than just putting the glitter on top. That's what I usually would have done. But that's why I put that red down, is to kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm using this brush right here. It's a flat liner brush. That's what I use to cut my crease. We're going to go back in with the glue. And we're going to go right over top of where the red is. So I'm actually going to go right in with the same brush. I wiped it off so there's no glue on there. And I'm going to go in with the same brush. Always knock off the excess. because she's pigmented, okay? And I'm gonna go right in the middle and just tap. Hunty. Hunty. She came to slay, y'all. All in favor for Taylor's eyes look very shit poppin'. Say aye. Just raise your hand. Raise it high. Raise it high now so the class can see you. Yes. So now that I have all of the glitter on and we are looking like, I'm getting like High School Musical, like Sharpay vibes is how I'm feeling. Like full on. I mean, it's pink. It's obviously not what we wanted, but like, are we mad? Are you really mad though? Because I'm not mad. I'm gonna do liner, lashes. I'm gonna do my face, my foundation, all that, and then I'll be back because we're gonna do the lower lash line. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're back and I have liner, lashes on my face done, everything, highlight, everything. So now all we have left to do is the lower lash line and the lip, girl. And the lip though, okay? So that's the most exciting part. Okay. First, we're going to go in with a waterline liner. I'm sorry. My sister called me to tell me to hurry up. So, like I said, we're putting black in the waterline, okay? Okay. I usually don't do this, mainly because I have very tiny eyes already, and this kind of closes them more than they already are closed, and I'm just not a fan. So I usually don't do this kind of stuff, but for the video, I'll do it. So I'm gonna take a flat blending brush, looks like this, and I'm going to take the orangey shade that we have used, the Hunt color that we've used mainly the entire process, and I'm going to blend out the lower lash line with this color. I'm really gonna smoke it out under there because I really want it to be like popping, you know. And we're gonna go back in with some black eyeshadow too, so it really needs to be low enough to be able to see it. She's there. Okay, so now that we have that color in there, I'm going to take a very flat, like pointed type of a brush. This one doesn't have a name, it doesn't have a brand either. I literally got this in one of my Ipsy bags and the stuff has rubbed off of it. So there's that. But I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go into the black shade, the Abyss shade from the palette. And I'm just going to tight blend under my eyes. See what a difference that makes? This versus this. really brings everything together. So now that we have that, I am just going to highlight my inner corner. So I'm going to take this brush by Crown. I'm going to use the flat or the smaller pencil side, and I'm going to go into my highlighting palette from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to use this shade right here. It's the lightest shade in the palette. Just going to brighten that up. Just a tad, brighten it up, brighten it up. Boom. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the highlighter palette and I'm going to pick up the shade, they don't have names, but it's this pinky shade right here. It's the lightest pink shade in the palette. And I'm going to clean off my brush with my brush cleaner, and then I'm going to go and highlight my brow bone with this. For the final touch, let me put on some mascara on my bottom lashes. I'll be right back. This is like one of my favorite looks that I've done so far. I really, really like this look. Okay, so to finish it off, we're going to use the shade Rose Blood in the L'Oreal Infallible collection. It looks like this. It's kind of dark. You can't really see what it says on there, but it's the Infallible collection. Okay, so this is the finished look. I am very, 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 very happy about this. Like, I feel very vampy. I feel very fall, you know? Like, I'm feeling myself. I'm ready to go out and do some stuff. Like, a bitch looks good. Like, oh my god. Let me show you the final result so we can compare, actually. I feel like that's a good idea. Like, you can't see. Okay, so compare this look to my look. I'm pretty happy with it. May not be the exact shades, but I'm pretty happy with it, you know? I did want to say a big thank you to everyone who sent me a message, to everyone who watched my videos, to everyone who commented, liked, who DM me, anything. I want you to know that I'm so freaking happy. This is so exciting for me. The fact that you guys are supporting me, even if I don't get anywhere. The fact that you guys are supporting me anyways is like, it's like nothing I've ever imagined. Like, I can't even talk. I'm like, if you guys like this video, then please subscribe down below. Leave me a comment and let me know which part was your favorite. Do you like the lip? Do you like the eyes? Like, how do you like would you wear the dark lip with this eye? Like, I'm all for it. I love me a dark lip and a bold eye. Like, I want my whole face to be shapoppin'. So, really, I could do this every day and completely content with my life. That was really fast. I could do this every day and be completely content with my life. That's what. Anyways, like the video, dislike the video, make a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. I love you guys.
And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time.
mean, really, it wouldn't be real if I didn't mispronounce the words.